Good with you? I'm about to let the video.
This is what happened when an alleged explicit video involving Diddy, Daphne Joy, and adult film performer Sly Diggler surfaced online over the weekend of May 31st, 2026, and why 50 Cent's reaction had less to do with Diddy and everything to do with protecting his son. Within hours of the alleged footage spreading across social media, 50 Cent posted 2 responses on Instagram that immediately went viral. The first was aimed directly at Diddy. The second was about something far more personal, and together, those 2 posts told a story that's been building for years between 3 people connected by a child who is now in 8th grade and has nothing to do with any of this. Let's start with the basics of what happened. Over the weekend of May 31st, 2026, a 54-second clip began circulating across social media. The footage allegedly involves Daphne Joy, adult film performer Sly Diggler, and Sean Diddy Combs. The full alleged video is reportedly around 40 minutes long. The authenticity of the video has not been officially verified by law enforcement or legal sources. However, media personality DJ Vlad publicly stated that the video is authentic. Multiple U.S. entertainment outlets reported that statement. Diddy himself is currently sitting in a federal correctional institution in New Jersey. He was convicted on 2 counts related to transportation to engage in prostitution. His legal team, led by attorney Alexandra Shapiro, is currently appealing that conviction. Shapiro described the sentence as draconian and argued the court improperly considered allegations for which he was acquitted. An appeals court reviewed his case on April 9, 2026. Now, before we get to 50 Cent's reaction, you need to understand who all the players are and why this situation is so layered. Daphne Joy is a model and social media personality. She dated 50 Cent from 2011 to 2012, and the 2 share a son named Sire Jackson. Their custody dispute over Sire has been ongoing in Los Angeles courts for years. 50 Cent has been highly vocal about his concerns regarding Daphne Joy's past ties to Diddy, and in March 2024, when a civil lawsuit named Joy as one of the women allegedly paid a monthly fee to work as Mr. Combs' sex workers and received payment via wire transfer, 50 Cent reacted on social media by saying, "I didn't know you was a sex worker, you little sex worker, LOL, yo, this shit is a movie." It was one of 50's more direct public statements about Joy's alleged connection to Diddy, and it made clear that whatever the official custody arrangement was, 50 Cent was deeply unhappy with the situation. Sly Diggler is the adult film performer allegedly shown in the surfaced video. His name wasn't new to this story. Back in 2025, Diggler appeared on Vlad TV and described alleged sexual encounters involving himself, Diddy, and Daphne Joy. He made a specific claim during that interview that the encounter had been arranged by Diddy deliberately, framing it as an act of retaliation directed at 50 Cent. That 2025 interview laid the groundwork for the conversation that exploded in June 2026. When the alleged video surfaced over the weekend, 50 Cent didn't stay quiet. He never does when Diddy is involved. Within hours, he posted 2 responses on Instagram. The first post was aimed at Diddy. 50 shared the alleged footage alongside a post containing the caption, "Free Diddy, he has gone through enough being born with no penis. LOL. Classic 50 Cent, sharp, mocking, and aimed directly at Diddy's reputation. The comment drew from details in the footage that social media users had been discussing, and 50 used it to ridicule his longtime rival while still sitting safely behind bars. But it was the second post that revealed what was really on 50 Cent's mind. He shared a screenshot referencing online reactions to the footage and wrote, "She's not a victim. Sire is. Can you imagine going to 8th grade to find out this is your mom?" That statement stopped people in their tracks. Not because it was funny, not because it was a clapback, but because it was about a child. About a young teenager named Sire Jackson who is caught in the middle of a situation that has nothing to do with him and everything to do with the adults in his life. 50 Cent also used the post to criticize the Los Angeles court system, addressing how it is allowing Joy to have custody of their son. That criticism connects directly to his long-running custody dispute with Joy and signals that he intends to use this moment as ammunition in that ongoing legal battle. Rolling Out noted something important about how 50 Cent handled this. They wrote, "Rather than engaging with the details of the video itself or weighing in on Joy's role in the situation, he kept his statement centered on the impact this moment has on their son." And that's a fair observation, because while the first post was pure 50 Cent entertainment, taking shots at a rival who can't respond, the second post revealed a father who is genuinely frustrated about what his son is being exposed to. Now let's talk about the broader context, because this video didn't come out of nowhere. It sits on top of years of history between 50 Cent and Diddy that has played out publicly for years and taken on new dimensions as legal scrutiny around Diddy has intensified. 50 Cent has been one of Diddy's most vocal critics throughout his entire legal process. He produced a Netflix docuseries about Diddy's crimes. He has made countless social media posts about the case. While much of the celebrity world stayed quiet or distanced itself from Diddy, 50 Cent leaned in. Some people called it opportunistic, others called it brave. Either way, 50 Cent has been consistent. The connection between Daphne Joy and Diddy adds a deeply personal dimension to his criticism. If the 2025 claims from Sly Diggler are accurate, that the encounter was arranged by Diddy specifically as retaliation against 50 Cent, then this isn't just about Diddy's general misconduct. It's about someone allegedly targeting 50 Cent's family. It's about the mother of his child allegedly being used as a weapon against him. That context changes the nature of 50's reaction entirely. What looks like trolling might actually be something closer to controlled rage. There's also a court dimension that can't be ignored. 50 Cent didn't just post about the video and move on. He specifically mentioned the Los Angeles custody courts and questioned why Joy has custody of Sire. That means this reaction is also a legal strategy. By posting publicly about his concerns regarding Joy's alleged associations, 50 Cent is building a public record of his objections that could theoretically be used in future custody proceedings. Meanwhile, the public reaction to the video has been split along predictable lines. Fans of 50 Cent have flooded social media with reactions. Many users have been debating whether Daphne Joy willingly participated in what's alleged, or whether she was a victim in the same way other women connected to Diddy's case have been described. Others have called the leak the music industry's darkest open secret, suggesting that this information was known in certain circles long before it became public. And Diddy himself is in no position to respond. He's currently in federal prison, appealing a conviction on 2 counts related to transportation to engage in prostitution. His legal team is arguing that the sentencing judge unfairly relied on acquitted conduct linked to more serious racketeering and sex trafficking allegations that the jury did not convict him on. The appeals process is ongoing, and now a video has surfaced that, if authenticated, could further damage his already devastated public image. Let's be clear about what we know and what we don't. The video surfaced on May 31st, 2026. DJ Vlad stated it was authentic, but there has been no official verification from law enforcement or legal sources. Daphne Joy has not publicly confirmed that she is the woman identified as Jane, who testified at Diddy's trial, though 50 Cent has made multiple posts implying that she is. The claim that Diddy arranged the encounter specifically as retaliation against 50 Cent comes from Sly Diggler's 2025 Vlad TV interview and has not been independently verified. What is verified is that 50 Cent responded quickly, publicly, and with a clear message. The first message was for Diddy: "I see what happened, and I'm going to mock you for it." The second message was for the courts, for the public, and possibly for his son's sake. "This situation is not acceptable, and my son is the one paying the price." 50 Cent and Diddy have been enemies for years. That rivalry has played out in diss tracks, public confrontations, business disputes, and now a legal saga that has consumed one of them entirely. But through all of it, 50 Cent has remained free, successful, and vocal. He has a Fox Nation show, a Netflix docuseries about his rival's crimes, and a platform that keeps growing while Diddy sits in a federal correctional institution in New Jersey. And when a video surfaced that allegedly shows both his longtime rival and the mother of his son, 50 Cent's response wasn't just about clout. It was about a kid in 8th grade who didn't ask to be born into any of this drama, who didn't choose his parents' history, and who is now potentially being exposed to things no teenager should ever have to see. "She's not a victim. Sire is," 50 Cent wrote. And whatever you think about 50 Cent, whatever you think about Diddy, whatever you think about Daphne Joy, that statement about Sire is the part of this story that matters most. Because at the end of this, when the viral posts fade and the legal appeals wind down and the internet moves on to the next scandal, there's a real teenager who has to figure out how to process all of this. And his father, for all of his trolling and mocking and public feuding, decided to make his son the center of the conversation instead of the video itself. That tells you something, maybe not everything, but something.